I'm not saying that receiving money for the pairs I'm not wearing feels just as good as, getting in new sneakers. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But it is extremely close. What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ back, another video, and 2024, it's a whole new ball game. It's a shift. It feels great. One, it took some time. It takes some internal work, okay? It takes work to detach from sneakers. You would think that it wouldn't, but no, it does, okay? And that's because I will always have a love for them and appreciation for them. I've had that since I was young and into sports, and I will continue to have that. I already did a video, hopefully you caught it, on there not being like one specific Jordan that would ever retire me from sneakers. I don't think there is one specific sneaker that would ever just retire me from this altogether, and I say that just because I love everything that's embedded in, sneakers themselves, the design, the colorways, how you choose to style them. I love all of that, which means I will continue to admire so many pairs and what designers are bringing to the table and possibly who they're collaborating with and technology and where it all goes and the cycles that we see repeat themselves because, cycles they happen, okay? They repeat. They certainly do. We're seeing that right now. Like, what retro hasn't been brought back? And for a lot of people saying, oh, I want this retro or that retro brought back, just, be patient. I feel like its time will eventually come. But I will always love that. I do think, though, there is a maturity that can occur in terms of how you choose to approach buying pairs. And I'm seeing that happen all over. So I know it's not just a me thing. I know some people will say, maybe it's just me, or hear me out. No, it's happening for a lot of people. For some of you, it may be based on a life-changing experience. It can be based on, sometimes it does just, you hit a certain point, I think, where, it could be age-related. I'm not sure. Where you just start to reassess a lot of things. And again, the detachment to declutter, that takes internal work. That takes you asking yourself, why am I finding it so difficult to let go of this pair? And it could be based on, well, the amount that I paid for it, but okay, you paid that back then. What difference does it make today? Again, the money was wasted when you bought it, not when you choose to get rid of it. So why does it matter right now what you paid for it? I had to break from that. I really did, because there are pairs, especially for women's Jordans, where maybe I paid the 180, the 190. I got them in. They were amazing. I did videos. You guys saw the excitement. The excitement is genuine. But as I go through my day-to-day life, one, it's work from home. Do you know how often I'm sitting here just like pulling pairs, okay, to wear on a daily basis? I'm not really. I'm not. And if there are errands to run, why am I just running to go like do errands in heat? Like that doesn't make sense. There are Ultra Boost and comfortable New Balances. Okay, now those are still heat, but like the comfortable pairs are what get worn a whole lot. But I'm not just trying to coordinate a whole fit to just go pick up groceries. Like, I'm just not doing that. Maybe you are. I'm not doing that. Okay, I am just at home and I'm back at work in front of my laptop for work. So, assessing what makes sense for day-to-day wear, for your style, for your lifestyle, more importantly, yes, I've gone through that. I've detached from a lot of pairs. It could be, oh, I appreciate this collaborator. I love the story. Okay, I could still love the story and not keep the shoe. Like, I no longer have the chocolate milk dunk. That was sold quite recently this past week. Yeah, this past week. The chocolate milk dunk by Social Status, that was sold. I still have the strawberry milk. Will I continue to hold on to that? I don't know. Time will tell over this year. I did my homework of that 150 list, and at this point, the next step to that assignment would be to start removing the pairs out that did not make the list. And I even left room for pairs that I intend to possibly get this year, right? I think I left like a max of 12 spots, but I don't really know if I'll even get to 12. Like, maybe 8. I'm thinking like maybe 8 out of my own pocket that I end up paying for, but that's still up in the air. So the next step would be to remove those pairs, put them over. I have a whole shelving unit just for the pairs I'm looking to get rid of. Put them over in that shelving unit, and then just see if I choose to move them out. And quite frankly, the pairs that are put over there right now, I'm not missing them in any way. Like, I consciously know that they're there, but I'm not missing them in any way. So it's probably that green light to just go ahead and, get rid of them this year in 2024. But I am loving the fact that I've appreciated the pairs for what they were at the time in my closet. But I know that they will also be appreciated by someone who can't wait to wear them. They're going to have that same excitement I had when I got them in, and they will wear them. So yeah, listen, money is being made. Now, one reason I have it in cash is just to help with the, I think, encouraging me, right? That positive reinforcement. Keep doing what you're doing, and you will continue to get this. Which, I mean, I don't know about you, but I like money. For a lot of people that want to get on here and say in the world, Money doesn't buy happiness. Listen, I beg to differ, okay? Now, you need to have a lot of other things in order with yourself, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, the relationships you have with people as well as yourself. There are a lot of things that need to be in play. Okay, but once you have those down, and the problems you have are really just money related, I don't know how to tell you this. Money can certainly solve them. Now, I don't have a money issue. I have a space issue. That's what I have. I have a space issue. I have an issue where I am just not connected to a lot of behaviors in the same way in which I was in the past with sneakers. Okay, so it's not that I'm not connected to the sneakers. I'm not connected with a lot of the behaviors that we are just perpetuating in sneakers, and it can be the don't sleep, it can be the must have. It's just chase after chase after chase, and the fabricated FOMO, and creators created and brands created, and it's everyone is kind of just playing a part in it. But you can make the decision to not continue to play the same part that you have. That's what I'm doing this year. So I'm loving, I think I've moved out in terms of selling, okay? In terms of selling, I think I've moved 16 pairs, sold, giving away that I would have to count. I don't know that off the top of my head. I've given 2 pairs to one of my closest friends here in town. My other closest friend, one of my best friends, I have given her at least 5 pairs that you guys saw on camera. There are another few pairs that I think I gave to her already to start this year. So between giving and selling, I'm well over, I think, 25 possibly at this point. And then I have probably close to another 25 I will donate that, during a like back to school event that my friend will hold here locally in the summer. So it's not where I thought I would be, but my goodness, am I happy to be here again. And I've had people close to me say, "Have you created a monster in yourself by selling pairs off?" Because you seem really excited when you get another pair sold. And, we know that you're excited when you get pairs in, whenever you actually do get them in, but you're having a lot of fun selling. Yes, I'm having great fun selling, just because, again, I've looked at these pairs for so long. I'm at a point of honesty with myself where I'm just not wearing them. So absolutely they can go and be in someone else's closet on someone else's feet, and they can enjoy it. So comment below if you ever went through a clean out. Like, what emotions did you experience? What went through your head? Did you really start to enjoy like receiving money versus you just paying it out to these brands all the time, right? Like, take my money, Jordan, take this, take that, right? You're shelling out $200 here, $200 here, $200 here. That's like the norm now versus getting money back. And don't get me wrong, I'm not getting back what I paid for these shoes. That's not happening at all, but I'm certainly getting back something more than them just sitting in my closet, not really being worked into rotation. And I haven't had a single regret for any pair that I've sold. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you've caught all of my recent videos. I mean, one, I would like you to do a check-in with yourself based on what you've spent already on sneakers and what you're doing financially in other areas of your life. How do they match up? Go ahead and watch that video. Should be in the description box of this one. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.